Welcome to our Need to Know series based on the items every Coldwell Banker Apex agent should know for their business, as well as smooth operation of our offices. Today's topic is just listed, just sold postcards through our SnapMail program. Using automation is a key strategy that we encourage our CB Apex agents to employ. As a company, we look to provide as many automated programs as possible so that our agents' time is not spent on admin work. Our goal is to set quality automated programs in place that help our agents build their brand around the already solid national brand and our local brand, and to do so with the least time investment possible. An agent's prime time is when they earn the most money, and that is only when you're in front of a client. So our goal is to get you more face time with more clients. For those who only need to know the basics of how to use the program, we will quickly show you that first. The second half of our video will address some business building ideas around the just listed aspect of a listing and how to help you generate at least 2 to 3 more sales from every listing that you sell. A preview of a SnapMail just listed or just sold card will be generated automatically for your review on every listing and every sale of your listing. The program does not include buyer side sales, and for those we recommend ExpressDoc's regular mail program, which you can find on the eAdvantage quick links. The beauty of SnapMail is the automated feature. Once you list a property, the just listed proof card will appear in your email and on your phone. If you want to order, you can do so with a few clicks and you're done. In order to have the system work, you will need to enroll. So let's walk through the enrollment process. As all good things at Coldwell Banker Apex, it all begins on eAdvantage. So go to eAdvantage to the quick links and choose SnapMail. You'll need to register or log in to the Merrill system through SnapMail. So you're going to choose SnapMail from the homepage. You'll need to enroll for both the just listed and the just sold. It's 2 separate enrollments. You're going to choose Apex enrollment under the photo of the just listed card. Complete all the information requested. You will be asked to input your credit card at this time. You will not be charged for anything, but in order for the program to work, it will need to be there. The only charges that will ever be incurred will be when you choose to order just listed or just sold cards. There is no enrollment fee and nothing due at the time of enrollment. But for it to be an automated system, your credit card will have to be in the system. So very important, choose Add to Cart, even though you're not going to order at this time, to complete the process and follow the instructions. You can set the number of houses that you want to receive your cards at the automation time. 25 is the minimum. Should you get a listing that you want more cards on, you can adjust at the time you get the notification that a card is ready for you to send. Just go back into the quantity option and change it. We suggest you send as many as you can possibly afford around the listing. If you have interest in sending to your sphere of influence, a great free way to send those is through the eAdvantage campaign called Just Listed, Just Sold. The eAdvantage system will automatically pull your photos into that card with very little work on your part. You can also send your seller one of the eAdvantage e-cards and ask them to share with their distribution email list as well. So once you've completed the process for just listed, you'll need to go back and go exactly through those steps again, starting under the just sold card where you see the Apex. You must do the process on both. Here's a copy of what the cards look like. They are high quality cards that present professionally. So let's discuss for a few moments some things that you could do every time you take a listing that would generate at least 2 to 3 more sales from that listing. Number 1. Upon input, get the single address website for your listing from eAdvantage. Send that to your seller and ask them to share it with their distribution list. We've got some agents who even have business size cards printed with the home's URL on it. So www.mainstreet, 100mainstreet.com, .cbapex.com, for example. And on the other side, they have the photo and all of their business card information. They give these to the seller and they ask them to distribute these. Sellers typically love the fact that the marketing is on their home only, and they're pretty amazed that they have a website just for their listing. Number 2, in a few days, you'll get a narrated video clip. Share this on all your social media. And we're going to strongly encourage you not to use the automated videos from other places such as MLS. You look just like every other agent in the marketplace when you choose to use tools that are not your company's tools that are exclusive for you. The other thing, we're finding that narration is extremely important in the amount of people who are willing to watch the video. So there have been studies done, and in fact, the Texas Association of Realtors, in one of their recent classes, spent a lot of time talking about narration is the key, and our videos have that. Number 3, review your database for sphere of influence that live near. Call them to chat. Don't make it the main purpose of the phone call, but do bring it up in a conversational way, such as, I'm going to be in your area some, as I've just listed a house there. Number 4, hold open house and advertise it through eAdvantage, which feeds to all of the best open house feeds. Open houses are about lead generation and getting a listing in that area, not really just an open house to satisfy the seller. So be sure to use the 17 steps to a successful open house that are found in the file cabinet under listings in eAdvantage. You'll also find some very valuable videos on this under Coldwell Banker Works, and we may have a few from Coldwell Banker Works that we have also put into the CB Apex training, so check there as well. Number 5, send your SnapMail just listed cards. Number 6, send the just listed card through eAdvantage to your sphere of influence. Number 7, go meet the 5 neighbors around your listing. Keep them informed throughout the process. And when the process is over, add them to your mailing list when the property sells. A great marketing tool is a database that is comprised of the 5 sellers around every property you ever sell. Send them information once a quarter, or maybe even enroll them in the 5-year follow-up, but skip the initial letter. You can do that by calling the personal marketing company. By doing that, they won't get the letter that says congrats on your home, but they will get a 2-time-a-year publication from you for only $15 for 5 years. So it's a great way to market to a group of people who know you as the expert who sold the home next door to them or across the street from them. Another way agents market to these people is to include them on their sold distribution list and send a quarterly postcard with market information. The beauty, though, of the 5-year follow-up versus this plan is the 5 years automated. Number 8, send your just sold when the property sells. Number 9, don't miss the opportunity to get your sold or contract pending sign on your listing. This is an often missed advertising opportunity. Number 10, consider enrolling the non-CB Apex side of the transaction into the 5-year follow-up. NAR stats clearly show that most agents will discontinue any follow-up at all after the first year, and very few even have systems to follow up in the first year. So when enrolling your client, you might add the other side of the transaction as well. And in doing so, you may send them a letter that says, as a courtesy, you'll be receiving the At Home magazine a couple times a year from me that my clients receive. Also, should you ever need any assistance on your annual tax appraised values, please don't hesitate to call me. I hope you enjoy your new home. And again, remember, you can't do that if the other side is a CB Apex agent, but for any of your competitors in the marketplace, give this ideal some consideration. Number 11, be sure your client's new information is gathered at closing. The best way to do this is to utilize the client information sheet contained in eAdvantage. We encourage you to give this to the title company along with your CDA and TAR walkthrough form if not already signed. And if you're using our Coldwell Banker Apex transaction coordination, this is done for you. So just another step that the coordination can help you have great systems in place. So ask the title company to hand this out to the clients to complete as part of the paperwork. The form even has a spot for your client to refer you and give you a testimonial so you can use it in your marketing. It closes the loop on the transaction and sets you up for a great long-term relationship. And last, don't forget to set your closed client up on the action plan in eAdvantage that's called After Closing Action Plan. After entry of the basic data of the client, you'll go to the bottom and you'll find an area that's called Miscellaneous. In this area, you'll see the action plan. Use the drop-down box to choose After Closing. Following the prompts that come to you, if you complete those prompts over the next year, your client will receive 33 touches, many of which are completely automated, by just setting up this powerful campaign. And last, don't forget, a really important way to get more business off of your listings is to always answer your phone. Agents who answer their phones get those incoming property calls and have the opportunity to work with buyers on their listings. And if your plate is just too full, you have the opportunity to refer that buyer to someone else in the company by supporting your colleagues as well as getting a referral fee back. When you choose to do this, don't forget we always encourage you to document all referral agreements, and on the quick links there is an in-house referral agreement for you to complete that you can share with whoever you give the buyer referral. Snap cards are a one-time easy setup. There's no setup fee, no commitment for anything, just the equivalent of a personal assistant who creates you a professional card for your review, and then you get to approve that card with one click and it's ready to mail. All of the financial information on SnapMail, you'll see it when you enroll, the price per card, and the minimums are $25. So we encourage you strongly today to start working with the SnapMail program.